See, Arvind says this is the right of assembly. Anybody has a right to come together. When I come and ask you that what if these people come together and issue these diktats which hurt women, hurt youth, are unconstitutional, you say go ask the Chief Minister. I asked today Purnima Advani, what is the guarantee that when this group of people who are completely illegal come together, what is the guarantee they will not do something which violates people's fundamental human rights? Arvind Kejriwal is not taking guarantee for that. Yogendra Yadav is not taking guarantee for that. Ms. Advani?
Arnab, guarantees apart, the history and factual data that you have just given to the viewers speaks elaborately and clear that these groups come together in order to take decisions which violate women's rights and which are extremely derogatory and harmful to women, children, and which are an alternate form of governance which needs to be condemned. In fact, a political party in modern India must ensure that there cannot continue a single khap, especially in the light of the highest court of the land condemning it and saying that these kangaroo courts are all illegal.
I don't know how educated people.
How can a person who is the Chief Minister of the capital, Delhi, and Chief Minister of the Union Territory of Delhi come out to support Khap Panchayats? And today we have a speaker on your panel who's wanting to support what
Of course, he's saying they have a right to exist. They have a right to exist.
I understand the compulsion. I understand the compulsion of being a member of a political party.
Of course, they are politicians now.
You have no option.
They are hardcore politicians now.
You have no option but to go with it. But there has to be a line drawn, and you cannot support illegality anymore. Enough.
Do you know how disappointed people will be with you today? No, Mr. Anand Kumar, please understand this. You see, your argument is that you people don't understand.
I cannot make a point, yes.
Mr. Anand Kumar, just 1 minute. Please hear the other side. Your argument basically is they have a right to exist. If they do something wrong, we'll punish them. I'm saying they don't have a right to exist. Okay? They could have had a right to exist in the Harappan times, maybe not even then, but they have no right to exist in modern day India in which I live. They have no right to exist as per my constitution. They have no right to exist as per the laws of this country. Okay, if you say, give a damn to your laws, throw away your constitution, the reality of India is different. I will contest your version. I will contest your interpretation. Now, in January 2014, Mr. Anand Kumar, I'd like to tell you that in a shocking incident which happened in the Lisadi area of Meerut district, a man who allegedly raped his daughter repeatedly, raped his own daughter repeatedly, was asked to marry her. The man had been raping his daughter for 3 years. And when the matter was presented before the Khap Panchayat says, marry your daughter and then leave our district forever. This is happening in my country. I say the Supreme Court is totally right in saying, wipe out every single shred of these Khap Panchayats. Snatch away their rights. And this country wants a leader who can stand up and say, this is immoral. And people who carry out any immorality do so because we allow them that long rope. I say, take away their rope, Mr. Anand Kumar, take away their rope. And if you don't have the courage to take away their rope and take a position on what is right and wrong, somebody else will. You want your vote banks? Go after your vote banks. Don't claim anymore a strong sociological argument. And for your information, Mr. Anand Kumar, I too am both a student of sociology and social anthropology. But no sociology or social anthropology teaches you such immorality of the kind that you are justifying indirectly today. Sudha Ramalingam, would you like to respond to Anand Kumar and the views he's espousing? A Khap Panchayat ordered a woman to be gang raped. Gang raped in West Bengal. You'll justify that too. You'll say this is tradition and reality. Mr. Anand Kumar, the fact is you cannot let these Khaps exist. If they don't exist, there will be no illegality. Simple. You want to remove the problem, remove the cause.
Right to assembly.
Yes, Sudha Ramalingam.
Who am I? Am I Shri Bhupender Hoda? Am I Shri Mulayam Singh Yadav?
Pass the buck. Pass the buck again. That's what you're good at.
You are Yogendra Yadav, who is visualizing himself as the CM of Haryana. You are the Aam Aadmi Party, which is supporting Khaps, taking the support of Khap. It is anarchy which is going to marry barbarism. You are all opportunist, upstart politicians who are using opportunity to take this country for a ride. I am pained. I am worried for the women of this country, because now you are going to ensure that there is child marriage, that there is feticide, because you just want to win elections. Otherwise, if you were a man, you would say, I condemn Khap, I want to protect the women of my country.
Yes, Sudha Ramalingam. We're going to open up to some calls.
Right to peaceful assembly.
Can I come in now?
Cannot be, sorry.
Ms. Ramalingam.
Right to peaceful assembly cannot be used for discriminatory purposes. It cannot be used to perpetuate rape. It cannot be used for honor killing and other things. What they are talking about is the cultural value. There is no cultural value to the Khap as on date. What they are doing now is total discrimination. They are practicing annihilation of people. This is not something which can be, all that is barbaric is being perpetuated by Khap Panchayat. Khap Panchayat is definitely different from the Gram Panchayat. Kindly, Aam Aadmi people should understand what Khap Panchayat is. It has lost its sheen. It cannot survive. It is undemocratic and unconstitutional. It has to be thrown out, lock, stock and barrel.
And Khap Panchayat say you cannot marry within the same clan or something to that effect. I mean, who are Khap Panchayats to say that? I want Yogendra Yadav to say. You know what I want? I want Yogendra Yadav to say that they are wrong in their concept of whether you can marry within the Gotra or not marry within the Gotra. You know what Yogendra Yadav says? Yogendra Yadav says, no, we should invite them to an honest democratic dialogue.
Totally barbaric.
Dialogue with these people, these self-imposed illegal groups. He says, I would say future generations should have a little bit more voice than those which are fading away. Why should they?
Arnab, you are being unfair.
I am being completely
Arnab,
fair. I have a right to question you. I have a right to question Yogendra Yadav. I have a right to question Arvind Kejriwal. I have a right to question political leaders of this country. I say today, Mr. Anand Kumar, would you today enter into a dialogue with a culprit?
With a criminal?
With a criminal? You will enter into a dialogue with a criminal? Is that justice? I'd say those who... Yes. Khap Panchayats are criminal.
Just to get some votes.
Can I answer?
Yes, and we'll also make you take 2 phone calls. Dr. Aradhana from Dibrugarh as a phone.
Very unfortunate.
Dr. Aradhana from Dibrugarh is on the phone line.
Can I answer, Arnab ji? Or you are on your ego trip, my dear friend?
Mr. Anand Kumar, you know something, I'll tell you something now. You know, I know you are recently a politician. Mr. Anand Kumar, please don't use words like ego trip so callously. I am completely aware of the fact that the Aam Aadmi Party has sent a representative. I am telling you, the Aam Aadmi Party has sent a representative to my program after a long time, after a lot of persuasion. I am also aware that because I have taken on the views of the Aam Aadmi Party, the representative has not been coming on my program. Now, let me tell you this, Mr. Anand Kumar, no amount of such intimidation by saying the AAP will boycott the Newshour is going to get me down. And I'm going to continue to ask you these questions, and so don't try to intimidate me by calling me someone on an ego trip. The whole country opposes Khap Panchayats. The whole country is not on an ego trip.
Aam Aadmi Party has been imposed on the country because of the media. You have used the media to play with the emotions of this country, and now we are getting to know your real face. You are supporting the Khap just to win elections in Haryana. You propose that you were different. You are breaking section 144 in Delhi. You are openly violating law. Your chief minister does not give a damn to the people.
Let's stay to the subject.
Look at this. I mean, what a language, what a style. And you don't allow me to speak.
Do you believe Khap Panchayat should be rooted out?
Can I come in?
Miss Advani, 1 minute, please. Do you believe Khap Panchayats are unconstitutional?
You are at your best today.
Yeah, I'm always at my best. Do you believe Khap Panchayats are unconstitutional?
Yeah, you are being very unfair, very judgmental.
Do you believe I am asking a question that is uncomfortable to you? You respond by saying, I am saying yes or no. You don't want me to ask this. Do you believe Khap Panchayats are unconstitutional? What is judgmental about that?
They are? What do you mean?
They are unconstitutional or not?
They are. What do you mean?
So they should. So does the Aam Aadmi Party, is the Aam Aadmi Party of the view that they should
exist or not?
Is the Aam Aadmi Party of the view that the state should take immediate and urgent steps to completely root them out because they are unconstitutional and illegal? Watch your words very carefully. I want a formal statement from you.
You have read that statement very honestly, and I thank you for that.
I want to hear from you. No, I did not hear. I want to answer from my question to my question.
Yes, it has been already answered. The answer is there on your screen.
I am asking you whether you believe the Aam Aadmi Party should be banned and therefore rooted out from our society forever. Yes or no? Simple.
We believe in Swaraj, and the social component of Swaraj needs gender justice, and for that we have to do all we can.
Why are you not answering my question? What are you saying?
Gender justice.
Purnima Advani, is that an answer to my question, Mr. Advani?
Not my problem.
I'm totally confused, Arnab. What kind of gender justice is he talking about? When you are encouraging khaps, you are encouraging honor killings. And
gender justice.
I'm just amazed with what is happening.
Rape the girl, kill the young man, that is gender justice.
Why do you need a human rights commission? Why do you need a women's commission?
If I can make a point.
Why do you need all this?
One caller.
There in the Women's Commission for 5 years, Purnima ji, and we don't remember you taking on the khap panchayats in those 5 years. Neither your government.
Then you have not followed up.
You remember your track record.
Today.
Okay.
It is a hindsight judgment.
Don't you?
So this is now another. So Professor.
You will ban khap if you are voted to power.
But Mr. Hamid, why do you believe?
Jagmati Sangwan should be celebrated.
No, you can't
celebrate. She is the only one in this panel.
You can't celebrate.
To be heard very seriously.
If you believe she should be celebrated, Miss Sangwan.
She has fought the dominant caste terror. But none of the other ladies here contribute.
Mr. Anand Kumar, don't make it personal. Don't make it personal. It's not about the other ladies, these ladies and that. The fact of the matter is...
You just say one thing, will you ban khap if you are voted to power in Haryana? Just say that, will you ban khap if you are voted to power in Haryana?
I have one caller, Dr. Aradhana. She's calling from Dibrugarh, I think. One second. Dr. Aradhana has a view and a question. Yes, Dr. Aradhana. Who's your question?
I feel absolutely betrayed by the Aam Aadmi Party. It seems that it's become the Aadmi Party, just Aadmi. That is absolutely unacceptable. Are they going to take a position and tell us whether they're going to go against the khaps?
No, you're not taking a position. That's the view from Dibrugarh. Yes, Shashi Dharan is our next caller from Gurgaon.
Should I answer now?
Two callers you can answer.
This voice from Dibrugarh is the same question.
Yes, you can. One more voice you can hear. Yes, Shashi Dharan from Gurgaon.
Yes, Mr. Arnab Goswami, my question to the Aam Aadmi Party is, the Chief Minister has already shown the khap, the Indian Taliban of sitting on the dharna. We, the Gurgaon people, are not going to vote for such party. And I personally, and my all friends, we are not going to make such person as a Prime Minister of this country who is supporting the khap panchayat. It's very clear.
Okay, Mr. Shashidharan, stay on the line. Let Mr. Anand Kumar respond to you. Yes, Mr. Kumar.
Dear Shri Shashidharan, your observation is most valid, and so is the observation from the sister from Dibrugarh. Shri Arvind Kejriwal is totally clear. If any organization, including khap panchayat, crosses the Lakshman Rekha.
No, why crosses the Lakshman Rekha? They have been crossing the Lakshman Rekha for years. You want them to do it again? Do you want them to do it again?
Do you want more killings of women?
I mean, I don't understand. You are talking almost as if they have not crossed the Lakshman Rekha. I'll send you a file tomorrow if you want of all that they have been doing, Mr. Anand Kumar.
Please do.
Yes.
You are not so naive. You are a professor. You are supposed to know everything. You cannot feign ignorance.
Mr. Hamid, why do you think the Aam Aadmi...
I know your term. I know your term as the chairperson of Indian Women Commission.
No, don't get personal. That's Abba Singh.
I have not worked on any commission.
Mr. Hamid, will this strategy work politically for the Aam Aadmi Party? Of backing the khaps?
It won't.
It won't? Why?
Perpetuating.
No, it won't.
Why?
Because I mean, Khaps basically, when they give a judgment like killing people and raping people and getting married to sisters and brothers together and getting all these things, will not absolutely, if they are giving those judgments, they should be banned. But if socially they are asking a girl not to go out alone in the night, that is, I think it's understandable.
That's for the police to do.
It's not the Khap, it is basically
First of all, if a girl wants to go alone in the night, she has every right to go. It is the responsibility of the police and society to make it safe. No, I think Jagmati Sangwan was laughing there. Jagmati ji, आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगी कोकब हमीद जी को?
देखिए, मैं उनको ये कहना चाहूंगी कि जो लड़कियां हैं और जो महिलाएं हैं, उनका अपना विवेक काम करता है. They are mature enough. They can decide at what time they should be out and what time they should be in. Who are they to decide about that? At the same time,
अगर कोई elderly उनके फादर या उनके लोग मना कर सकते हैं, उसमें कोई बुराई नहीं है.
की बात नहीं हो रही है,
मिस्टर हमीद
की बात हो रही है. और वो पंचायत जो आपके मुजफ्फरनगर में ये कह रही है कि अब यूथ तो
I'm throwing a challenge tonight. I'm throwing a challenge tonight. I'm throwing a challenge tonight, and my challenge is to every political party of India. Because I think all the political parties are totally hypocritical. If they say we are for women, we are for youth, but we are also not going to say anything against Khap Panchayats. If you are a woman, if you are a youth, if you are a citizen of this country, if you are concerned about this country, will you vote for any political party that doesn't have the guts to oppose Khap Panchayats? That's my question to you today. It's time you raise your voice. Thank you for being with the Newshour this entire week.